Welcome to week 18, or spring semester week 2 of your AP Calculus class with Biola Youth Academics. My name is Bethany Curia, and this week we will be talking about antiderivatives and approximating the area under a curve. So again, this is week 2 of your spring semester, so please follow the week 2 module on Canvas. This week we will be covering section 4.7, which talks about antiderivatives, and section 5.1, which talks about approximating the area under a curve. Now there is a little bit of a trick to getting all of the content, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. A few reminders for this week. As always, our conference will be Thursday at 5 p.m. Please email me if you know you are not going to be there. It is important for me as I prepare in order to be able to prepare for the correct amount of students. We will be back to practicing AP items. This week our focus is going to be free response. As we've covered a good amount of the content for the AP exam, I am going to start focusing on fine-tuning your free response items and making sure that we know exactly what will be expected. And again, if you are not going to be able to come online, please make sure to email me as quickly as possible. Your discussion board posts are due no later than Saturday at 11:59 p.m. This week, you guys will be doing a group quiz, which means that you are only required to post one time per person. However, I would recommend that you post early and then check each other's work. I will be grading everyone on accuracy, and everyone will receive the same score on the assignment. So post early so you can check your peers' work and make sure that everybody got everything right before I pull the answers for grading. If I know you guys by now, I know that you do strive hard to earn high scores, so go ahead and help each other out with that. It can be a collaborative effort, but each person does need to post original work in the process. Your textbook homework is due on Saturday, as it's been for the past few weeks, and no IMAX this week. We will have no IMAX review activities this week. We actually don't hit a new topic in IMAX for another week or two, so enjoy the break. Topics for this week include antiderivatives, which is from your Thomas textbook section 1.7. This is basically differentiation in reverse. Thomas section 5.1 talks about area under a curve. However, it doesn't actually use some of the phrasing that is common to the AP exam. Your textbook is very vague, and you will see some of the formulas for things like the Riemann sums, rectangular approximation, and the trapezoidal rule. But the textbook is a little unclear about these topics. It's definitely unclear about which formula matches which name. While it does go through very good examples of using the formula, it does not do as good with making sure you're familiar with the terminology, which is why the videos this week are very important. Oops, look at that. I have a typo. It says Khan Academy videos on optimization. We did not talk about optimization this week. We talked about approximation of an area under a curve. And there will be several different methods that the Khan Academy videos will cover. The MIT Open Course lecture on antiderivatives, approximately 45 minutes, is really good at walking you through the process of how to do this. And by the end of it, you should have that down. But the Khan Academy videos for rules and approximation are very important. It's only about 40 minutes of videos, but those videos are very important. It's going to cover the various methods for approximation of area under a curve, including Riemann sums, and getting familiar with that summation notation there. It'll talk about the trapezoidal rule, which is a very common approximation and one of the more accurate ones out there, as well as rectangular approximation. And it'll walk you through examples very similar to the ones that you'll see in your textbook homework. So this week the videos are even more important than the readings. Please make sure that you do make it through these videos before you try the homework. As always, if you have any questions during the week, please feel free to email me. If you'd like additional videos, if you'd like to see additional examples, especially for the approximation of the area under the curves, please email me. I do have more resources if you'd like them. I didn't want to overwhelm you with too many videos, but if you'd like additional videos or you're just not understanding, please email me. I'm happy to share. Other than that, have a blessed week.